Hey guys, it's Dell here with South Central Nebraska Customs, and today I just wanted to give a big shout out to Tanks. Thank you guys so much. Last year at the swap meet, I bought one of their tanks for my Model A, the 31, the Coupe, and it didn't have any of the internals or anything like that, so I hit them up. Something I wanted to show you guys that's really cool is this ultimate fuel sending tube style unit they have. So the sending unit and the float and everything's inside there. Very cool new design. Comes with the gasket and all the hardware. Gets rid of the float and all that mess. And then really nice quality gas cap and a neck for that. And in the last video you guys saw, I was building the wood brackets and all of that to bolt down for the fuel tank. They also, I had purchased these straps that are gonna go over the tank that I built. I'll put like a 90 bend somewhere like halfway in them and bend it, and then we'll drill new holes and stuff and then bolt them tight. And then I also ordered some of the rubber tank liner, so that'll go in between those straps and keep everything quiet, especially with that tank being mounted on the rubber and the wood bolted to the car. And then in Colorado, I wanted to give another shout out to my buddy Moose over at AMC Acres. Got a really cool steering wheel. I'm pretty sure it's off an AMC. Austin would know. Hit him up if you've got an American Motors car. AMC Acres, he has everything you need for American Motors cars. And then also I wanted to give a big shout out to Bert's Model A down in Colorado, down there in Denver. Got a new piece of glass here, so that's super cool. We put that in about a week ago. If you guys want some tips and stuff, he's a really great guy over there, Steve. I had painted up this and got it all prepped, sanded and everything, but basically what you have to do is the top of this frame comes apart, and there's those bolts, 2 on each side, 1 in the front, and then this whole top piece will come off, and then there's a rubber that you got to put in, and it's very similar to this style of rubber, and it goes around the window, and you got to put soap and water and be very careful with a hammer and a block of wood, and you just slowly tap it down into place until your bolts line up and you can get them in and the holes line up. I gotta say, extremely scary. I think this is like a $200 piece of glass, but it's safety glass, so it's not gonna kill you. If you get in an accident, you're not gonna get shards of glass in your face, and it's a way better, you have to if you're gonna drive a hot rod. But definitely a little bit scary when you're hitting the top of this down with the mallet, and just make sure you get a lot of soap and water all inside the track before you actually, put the thing in. But it'll go, and the glass is extremely actually tough. So I'm very excited to get that in the car. And then again, Bert's Model A, if you need anything, literally I was just down there and grabbed a bunch of new handles, things that I needed, hood hinges, bolt kits, all of this stuff you're not going to find at Ace. So don't even go to Ace, don't even go to any of the hardware stores and waste your time. All of this stuff, I mean, some of these screws, yeah, like these wood screws, you can find them, but I'm talking about Model A's. They use fine thread, so just do it right. You can find all this stuff. He's got new and used parts there at Bert's Model A down there in Denver. Anything you need, you know, spend a couple $100, get what you need for your car, build it right. These are actually the correct screws for these corners. So these screws that I have in here, they're a little long. You can see how they're not totally bottomed out. Just, you know, for a couple bucks, go there and get the right. I mean, this was like $4. And I waited to install this. I've been super excited to install it, but it's a $4 part. To get everything perfect, original, you know, I had to wait a week, but get those bolts in. He did give me, these are going to be for the upper. This goes into the wood on the top of the car. So I'll be able to put the windshield in, screw the windshield in, and have a windshield. Steering wheel, gas tank. So a lot of progress on the Model A this week, and just wanted to show you guys some of the parts here because it's really exciting. And you know, got the salt and pepper shakers out on the table to celebrate. So yeah, next video I'll probably be either installing or showing how to install a lot of this stuff. I'm using the like 48 through 50s Ford F100 box. So I gotta figure out, I gotta make this work with that shaft and everything. So there's a lot to still do. Bend the gas tank straps and figure out what the length is to go over the tank, to bend them. These are great straps. I gotta say, like, I was curious what the, you know, duty on these was, if they were gonna be chintzy. These are super heavy duty. Very, very happy with these tank straps. I mean, my issue was I was worried about my tank moving, and now with these from Tanks, I'm confident, especially this rubber is like nice and sticky. I pulled the protective cover off, and it's not sticky, but it's just, it, like you can see, it doesn't want to move. So once you get this put on the tank and tightened down, and those tank straps tightened, this is just going to be just fantastic. So really excited to get the car wired, get the new sending unit in, all this stuff. So again, guys, thanks for watching South Central Nebraska Customs, and I'll keep you guys informed on what's going on next. Thanks.